What's going on, everybody? We are back. We are back. We are back. For Black and White Sports, I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
And we are here with our latest episode. Really quick, Facebook, Black and White Sports page, group, join it, like it. Instagram, Black and White Sports, go follow us on Instagram. Back up on Twitter. I don't know what happened. I guess they said I was using hashtags or something to get likes and views, so they suspended the account. But the account's back up. So BNW at Just Sports on Twitter. Follow us there. And of course, the big one besides Facebook is YouTube. Go to YouTube, subscribe, watch videos, like the videos, and that's it. Let's get into it. Of course, everybody knows by now. What's it been like? Almost a week now. Kobe Bryant died in that fatal helicopter crash. Shook up the world. Not just the sports world, but the world, because I mean, he was that big of a star, and it's really unfortunate. A lot of upset people, a lot of hurt people. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a Kobe fan growing up. I really didn't like him. I couldn't stand the Lakers, but it still struck me. It hurt. I don't have a lot to say about it. Like I said, I know it probably affected him more because he was a huge Kobe fan growing up. But I mean, you know, watching all the highlights and videos and tributes and all that, it choked me up a bit. It hurt. I was definitely sad. It's unfortunate. Of course, what really shook me was his daughter was there. Gigi was only 13. And then the other 9, I don't have the 9 listed here to read off their names. I mean, people are getting upset for whatever reason. Oh, don't forget about the other victims. And nobody did. They've broadcasted those victims' names and pictures just as much as Kobe at this point. But I don't have their names in front of me, so I'm not going to go off and list them. But, you know, to them as well. It's just overall just a really tragic story and event that happened. And, you know, it's life, unfortunately, and definitely sad to see that occur.
When I first heard about it, last Sunday, he said it's been pretty much a week now since the tragic incident. I heard about it Sunday from a good friend of mine. I didn't even believe it when I first heard it. I was like, man, get out of here. I haven't heard that about from anywhere. Like, I don't even believe you. Like, why would you joke like that? And then I happened to go on Facebook and social media, and it was just everywhere. Like, every single post was about that. I'm like, wow. And it didn't really struck me that day, that Sunday. But Monday, I definitely had tears in my eyes that morning, listening to songs about Kobe from rappers, the videos, like Pat said, all the tributes and the remembrance from the league, and just, man, it was a difficult time. Like I said, it's been a week, and I'm still trying to process the fact that this man is gone. Like, he was the reason I started playing basketball. Like, honestly, like, watching him when he was in high school, like, he was the biggest high school star, other than probably LeBron. He was the biggest high school person that I've ever heard of. So it was like, watching him made me want to play ball. His work ethic, his leadership, his will to win was just amazing. Like, other than Michael Jordan, I've never seen anything like that. Like, he was working in his sleep, man. Like, I remember seeing one video, the guy was asleep on like a bed that could move up and down, and he was moving I think he messed up his ankle, and he was moving his leg and his ankle while he was asleep. Like, I was like, this is just beyond work ethic, man. Like, this dude is just an animal, and it's the way he played. Like, Kobe might have been the most skilled player we've ever seen. Like, as far as just everything, his offense, his defense, his footwork, his athleticism, his shooting ability, his ball handling, the number of championships. It's a travesty he only has 1 MVP in his career. I'm still upset with that. But just the things he did for the league and people around the world, like, it was deeper than basketball with just Kobe. Like, his work ethic touched everybody. Like the Mamba mentality, that will forever live on. That'll never be forgotten. But the way he just touched people's lives, just as a friend, a brother, a son, a father, and then like Pat said, hearing about his 13-year-old daughter was on the plane with him, is just terrible. And what a lot of people seem to get lost in all of this is just how his wife is probably dealing with this harder than anybody.
Yeah, I don't.
And she rarely gets brought up in all of these discussions, but she's definitely taking this harder than any of us could probably even imagine. Losing a husband and losing her 13-year-old daughter. Now she has to raise 3 little girls on her own for the rest of their lives. Like, she's probably just going through so much turmoil and so much pain and grief. Like, shout outs to her and her daughters and the whole Bryant family, man. His sisters, people forget he had 2 sisters. His dad is still alive. Like, shout out to that entire family, man, especially Vanessa. Like, they're just going through a rough time, man. Like I said, Kobe will definitely never be forgotten. Legend. To me, top 3 player all time, man. Him, LeBron, and Jordan are the best 3 basketball players we've ever seen. That's my opinion. I know some people will debate that, but to me, Kobe should be in everybody's top 5, at least top 10. It shouldn't even be an argument or a debate about it anymore. Like I used to watch the videos when he was still playing about he's not in most people's top 10 and he was never better than LeBron and all of this. When you look at what Kobe did, like Kobe faced all of the greats from our era, if you're 30 plus in our era, in their prime, like everybody. He faced Jordan in his prime. He faced Iverson in his prime. He faced Carmelo in his prime. He faced LeBron in his prime. He faced, who else did he face in his prime? Reggie Miller was still in his prime in his last middle of his time with Indiana. He faced T-Mac when he was in his prime in Orlando. He faced a prime Dwight Howard when he was leading them to the finals against them. He faced a prime Brandon Roy when he was playing, was one of the best dudes in the league. He faced Dirk. He faced Steve Nash and the Suns all of them years. Like, he faced a prime D-Wade all of them years. A prime Pierce and Antoine Walker. I know I remember them when they was with Boston. Then he faced the big 3 in their prime when they had KG, Ray Allen, and Pierce. Like, he faced all of those guys and beat all of them. So for people to say he's not in your top 10 is just blasphemy to me. He should be in everybody's top 5, honestly. I'm going to just tell you the truth. But like I said, everybody's opinion is different. But be that as it may, it was a tragic event that the world, not just the basketball world, but the world period, had to deal with last Sunday, and some people are still grieving about it. I know I am.
I mean, Melo didn't even play.
Right, Melo.
He couldn't even bring himself to play.
Right, yeah, Melo couldn't even play Monday when he hurt. That Sunday, Melo couldn't even play. Kyrie didn't play either the next day. Kyrie had a game.
I'm talking about Melo didn't play last night against the Lakers.
Oh yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt about it. Kyrie didn't play neither when the Nets were supposed to play. I think that Monday, the day after, and Kyrie sat out. He said he couldn't play. Like, Kobe was so close with so many players, and the way he would just be mentors to all of these young guys. Like, I've seen so many young players I didn't even knew Kobe on that type of level. Like Spencer Dinwiddie from the Nets. He said he talked to Kobe a few days before he died, and he said Kobe told him, "Don't worry about making the All-Star team. You're an All-Star to me." And he said that meant more to him than making the All-Star team. And he cried on camera in front of the reporters. Like, then I seen Zach LaVine was crying, Devin Booker. Like, all of these young players you wouldn't even think would have a relationship with Kobe was crying. Like, these just the players is going to carry on the league. Like, Devin Booker's only, 24, 25, something like that. Zach LaVine's only 23, 24. Like, these is the young players is going to carry on the league. And they had a relationship with Kobe. Spencer Dinwiddie's only 25, 26. Like, it's just amazing, like, the impact that he had on every single player in the league. Coaches, like, Jerry West couldn't even talk about it no more. Like, he was more hurt than everybody. Like, he couldn't even bring himself to talk anymore at some point.
I do have one. I was wondering one thing last night, and I haven't heard or saw anything, and maybe he's that devastated. But Phil Jackson hasn't said anything from what I can see.
I think he made one quote, but it was like a very short, like maybe a 3 sentences quote, and he basically just said he was a great guy. I loved coaching him. He'll be missed. That was pretty much it. He really didn't go into depth about it like everybody else did.
At least, shit, he was with him.
Yeah, he was with him most of his career.
So I'm
like I said, we don't know if he was hurt. Maybe he couldn't talk about it.
He couldn't bring himself, but it's just it shocked me that I didn't see him on any of the shows.
He left a very brief comment. They showed on SportsCenter like the second day of it, and it was a very brief comment. So that was shocking. Now that you bring that up, it definitely was.
That kind of threw me off. Like I don't know if he was that hurt or he's just not that type of person to come out and speak on things like that. I don't know, but it shocked me not to see him more involved.
Right.
Comment more or any interviews or anything like that.
Because Shaq was very involved. Shaq, another player that's just taking it extremely hard, man. Dwayne Wade, another player taking it hard. Melo, like all of these Hall of Famers, and him and Shaq, they had their beef for them few years, but Shaq reached out to Vanessa and said, if the kid ever need anything, I'm there for you. Like he truly loved Kobe, even through the beef. After the beef, when they had that the show that they did on NBA TV where they sat in front of each other and discussed their careers and the beef and all of that. Like Shaq is a stand-up guy, man. I definitely appreciate Shaq, man, there and all the love and support he's showing the Bryant family after the accident, man. Shout out to Shaq and everybody else that's giving Kobe and his family praise and things of that nature.
So, yeah, I mean, like I said, very devastating moment, especially for sports fans. And then there's a lot of fans that were just casual fans or, just knew of the name of Kobe Bryant. It hurt a lot of people.
So many murals I've seen that's all over the place now.
All over the world.
Street names after him, just everything, man.
All over the world, there's murals made for that man.
Different countries, different states, cities, like all over the world.
And it's like I said, it's really tragic. It's a really sad event, and the man is definitely gone way before his time.
Way before. He had so much stuff going on, man. Yeah. Like he had so much stuff going on.
So it's really, really sad. So, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate. It really is.
Career 25, 5-5, man, for the Mambas. Career 25, 5-5.
Just because we don't know this man personal doesn't mean it didn't.
Yeah, definitely don't mean it's a fair. I'm sick of people saying that too.
I don't understand why people say that.
Y'all didn't know him, so why do you? It's not about you knowing him personally. It's the impact he left on people, man. Like I said, he was the reason I even wanted to play basketball for real. Like I learned more from Kobe than any other player I've ever watched, man. Like I said, his work ethic, his determination, his loyalty to the Lakers, because he never left when he could have. Because he wanted to get traded one of those years. I forgot what year it was. He was on the trading block. Like Kobe was about to leave.
Yeah, he was about
but he stayed. I forgot what year.
It was right before Paul Gasol.
Yeah, before Gasol and them got there.
So probably like
it probably had to be in the early 2000s, somewhere around there.
Later than that.
Yeah, late 2000s. Yeah,
06, 07,
probably 05, 06, somewhere around there.
Because they were talking about him going to the Bulls.
Yeah, I remember the Bulls, yeah.
And so I forgot who was saying in the interview, like he was basically about to go to the Clippers, and I think Jerry West talked him out of it.
Yeah, he said you don't want to play for the Clippers.
So,
but yeah, that Kobe was his loyalty, man. Like, he taught me so much, just not even about the game, just about being a good person, period, man. The way he was a giver, the way he was a father, like that always. The way he cared for his daughters and his wife, man, was just amazing, man. Like I said, he's a father first. At the end of the day, we're going to remember him for his basketball, what he did for us as far as sports, but his fatherhood stats are beyond anything he ever did on the court, man.
Like I said, it's unfortunate. Rest in peace, Kobe, man.
Definitely R.I.P., man.
Definitely unfortunate. So now we move on, unfortunately. But not especially, but speaking of moving on, the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year, is coming tomorrow. San Francisco 49ers are playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Should be a good game. It's a really good defense versus a really good offense.
Right.
And then the 49ers have a pretty good offense themselves. But
their offense is not bad. It's definitely not bad.
It's definitely going to be a clash of defense versus offense and who's going to come out on top. I think it should be a really good game. Listen, Pat Mahomes is very hard to stop. But, man, honestly, if someone could, it probably would be the 49ers. So, I don't know, man. I really am kind of stuck in the middle about who I think is going to win this game.
It's just so hard to pick against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it
man.
really
is.
It's
just, he was down with 24-0 in the second half of that game against the Titans.
I think it was the first half against the Titans.
Yeah, 24. That's 3 touchdowns, man, and another score. And this dude came. Did the Titans even score again for the rest of that game?
I think that when they went up, what was it?
I think they ended up losing. I think they got a field goal the rest of the game. That comeback was epic, man. I ain't never seen. They ended up with 54 points or 51 points.
I thought they had more than that.
That must have been the Texas game. They was down 24-0.
They
was down 24-0, and they ended up with 51 points in 3 quarters. Yeah. They only let the Texans score 1 touchdown after the first quarter. And they was down against the Titans. Yeah. The Titans was up, 17-0, wasn't it?
Something like that.
And they ended up with 35 points. They only let the Titans score 1 touchdown in the second half. It's hard to stop that dude. You may stop him for a quarter, maybe even a half, but you're not. If you don't have a 4 touchdown lead against Mahomes, you're not safe. And I don't see the 49ers going up no 4 touchdowns or even 3.
Yeah, listen, it's going to be hard for the 49ers to outscore the Chiefs.
The Chiefs just have way too many weapons, man. You got Tyreek Hill, fastest player in the league. You got Kelce, easily the best tight end in football.
Yeah.
Then you still got Sammy Watkins. You got Hartman. All of them fast dudes on that receiving core, man. They just, that's a tough team to stop, man. It really is.
It's. In my opinion, this year it is the 2 best teams in the NFL.
Yeah, it definitely is. San Francisco was definitely the best team in the NFC all year, and the Chiefs, other than the Ravens, the Chiefs was definitely the best team in the AFC. So yeah, the 2 best teams are definitely playing. So we definitely got it right as far as the 2 best teams playing.
So they're giving the run game. The New York Post is giving the 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers definitely had a run. And now if the Chiefs would have had Kareem Hunt, it wouldn't even be close.
Yeah.
But I mean. The 49ers definitely had a run game with Morissette and Tevin Coleman.
The Chiefs the edge in the pass defense.
Pass defense or pass offense?
Pass defense. They're giving the edge over.
The Chiefs pass. Oh wow!
I'm actually surprised about that.
I mean, but that's because San Francisco don't really have no threats as far as a receiver. I mean, Deebo Samuel, he's okay, but he's not nobody that's going to torch you for no. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, like Pat said, it's going to be hard for the 49ers to keep up scoring-wise with the Chiefs, man. Like I said, I don't think the 49ers are just going to lock up Patrick Mahomes enough where he's only going to score 14 points. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So we'll see what happens, man. But my pick is definitely the Chiefs in this one, man.
No,
I'm definitely going with the Chiefs. Not saying it's not going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, but I got to roll with Mahomes, man.
I don't want to agree with you just because I want to have the opposite. But, yeah, I really think it's hard to bet against the Chiefs, man. So, I think I'm taking the Chiefs, too.
Yeah, I'm going with Mahomes.
I don't see
Garoppolo throwing for no 300-400 yards. For one, he don't have enough weapons to throw for that. Only weapon they really have in the passing game is George Kittle, and he's a tight end. He's a dog. Yeah, Kittle's a beast. He's the second best tight end in the league, other than Kelce. He's second.
Let's not forget about Andrews. I mean, he was a monster.
Yeah, Andrews was a beast too from the Ravens. Yeah, Andrews was nice too.
Those are the top three.
Yeah, that was the best 3 tight ends this year easily by far.
I mean, 49ers
close.
against the Packers, they put up 37. 27 against a pretty good Vikings defense.
Yeah, the Vikings have a pretty good defense.
26 against the Seahawks. They're not what they used to be, but it's still.
I mean, 49ers can score. I'm not saying they can't score.
I mean,
but I don't.
48 against the Saints.
36. Well, they can score. I'm not saying they can't score, but I don't think they're going to outscore Patrick Mahomes. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they're going to outscore the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I don't. They're not going to outscore the Chiefs.
That's a big task.
That's a big task, especially for Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, if we were talking about a Drew Brees or a Aaron Rodgers or somebody like that, then we'd be having a different conversation. But Jimmy Garoppolo is not about to outscore Patrick Mahomes, especially with Deebo Samuel and Emmanuel Sanders as your top receiving weapons. No disrespect to them because they both can play, but they're not Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins.
The spread's only 1.5.
They only got to win about 1 point, 2 points.
I think they're going to put up a total of about 55 points total.
Yeah, I could see like a 27-24 game, something like that. 30-24, somewhere around there.
You know, I wish I could find somewhere to put some prop bets down. I want to do some prop bets. I haven't done those before. They're always fun. I wish I could find somewhere. I'm going to have to look, see if there's somewhere I can find some prop bets.
Also, shout out to Nick Bosa for winning Defensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year. Shout out to him.
Yes,
He's playing in the Super Bowl with the 49ers. So Mahomes got to have that quick release ready because Bosa going to be coming. So shout out to Bosa.
Kyler Murray won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Who did?
Kyler Murray.
I can't even think of no other rookies. He probably should. I can't even think of no other offensive rookies. Shout out to Lamar Jackson, man, for winning unanimous MVP. He definitely should. It wasn't even close. People kept saying Russell Wilson. No, man. It was easily, what's the name? Michael Thomas won Offensive Player of the Year, which he should. That's respectable. Absolutely. Definitely the best receiver in football.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Gilmore, from the Patriots, yeah. He's a lockdown corner.
Offensive Rookie, like I said, Kyler Murray. Good for him. He had a pretty deep. They actually did better than I thought.
Kyler Murray did way better than I thought. I didn't think he would have did that good. That's another team that needs some more weapons. He needs some more weapons. He don't have enough weapons on offense. Fitzgerald's about to retire.
Nick Bosa,
and all he got is
Rookie of the Year, of course. Nobody came close to him.
Comeback player. Oh yeah, Tannehill. Yeah, hell yeah. Because everybody wrote him off. Yep, easily. Yep, I agree with that.
Walter Payton, Man of the Year is.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. That's some community service type stuff. Yeah.
Assistant coach, nobody cares.
Ravens again, so yeah, Ravens probably gonna win every coaching award.
Unstoppable Performance of the Year.
4 touchdowns in a quarter. He did that in the playoffs. That was a playoff game.
That's number one. It was against the.
That's against the Raiders.
But that's a stupid award. Who cares about that award? Clutch, nobody cares.
Performance. Who won that?
Miami Dolphins.
Oh yeah, when they did that stupid trick play. Oh yeah, Lamar Jackson. Yeah. Oh, Derrick Henry too. Yeah. Both of them got it.
Lamar Jackson won the air.
Derrick Henry won the ground.
Which makes sense. Art Rooney, sportsmanship. Adrian Peterson. Celebration of the Year. Nobody cares about Celebration of the Year. Fantasy Player of the Year.
McCaffrey.
I guess that's
McCaffrey got more points than Lamar Jackson? Damn. I wonder how close that was. Because Lamar Jackson was right there. It wasn't no blowout.
This was some stupid award. Anything?
Yeah, I don't even know why you still scrolling.
I thought it might be some more stuff, but that's it.
Yeah.
And then the Hall of Fame list came out. I know Troy Polamalu and Edgerrin James. Good for him.
Oh, Edgerrin James made it. Edgerrin James was a beast when Peyton Manning was young. Didn't Edgerrin James win a Super Bowl with him? Didn't he? That first one, didn't he win when he there then, or he had left?
I can't remember. It was right after he left or not.
2009. When did Peyton Manning win his first Super Bowl?
Let's take a look.
Because we know. I think he got one with him. No, I think he got one.
He should have been.
Of course, we know he went there when he won one with Denver, but I think he was there when he won one with when they was with the Colts. That was when they beat the Bears. I think Edgerrin James was on that team. Super Bowl.
Of course, I don't know numerals.
Right. No, that's four. Hold on. What year was that? It don't say the year. Oh, 2007. Yeah, Edgerrin James got one. Yeah, I thought so.
So yes, Edgerrin James.
Yeah, I remember Steve Atwater from Denver.
Troy
Polamalu. Isaac Bruce was nice when he was with the Rams. Yeah, Steve Hutchinson. Yep. Yeah, sound about right to me.
I don't know. What is Isaac Bruce's stats?
Isaac Bruce was nice before Torrey Hawk got there. Remember he played with Torrey Hawk.
Nice, but
Isaac Bruce was nice. Isaac Bruce, and he got a ring.
I don't know if he was Hall of
Isaac
Fame
Bruce
nice.
was nice, man.
He was definitely.
He was nice. Isaac Bruce was nasty.
Don't get me wrong. He was nasty.
Now he ain't got no Randy Moss or T.O. type numbers, but he probably got good enough numbers to make a pro.
I don't know a Hall of Fame numbers though, man. I think that's pushing.
Isaac Bruce was nice.
Where's Pro Level? I don't know about that one.
Think that's pushing it?
Yeah, I mean 15,000 career yards,
91 T. That's almost 100 touchdowns. They read 10,000 receptions.
Where does he rank? Does that have his ranks? Probably not.
I mean, you can go to top receiving yards all the time and just see where he at in receptions.
4-time Pro Bowler.
All-time receiving list.
Yeah, I could kind of probably jump around from there. Ah, wait, hold on. Is this
why you keep clicking on Isaac Bruce? Go back.
I typed it in.
You did.
Show
results for Isaac Bruce. Yeah, just type in all-time. Yeah, you kept typing in Isaac Bruce. Yeah,
I must have.
All-time receiving leaders. Just click leaders. There it is.
So where's
there he is, 12. And that's for touchdowns.
Yeah,
He's 12th? That ain't bad.
Receiving yards.
Yeah, there he is, reception yards. Did he come up? No, he didn't. Yeah, he got hit go, right. 5? Yeah, he definitely worthy.
I guess
he's definitely worthy. Go to reception.
Yeah, that's what I was about to.
It's down.
There we go.
He was 12th and then he was 5. What is he on here? Go down. He gonna be lit up. 13. Yeah, he's top 15 in every.
Top 15 in those three categories.
That's worthy of a all Hall of Fame. And like I said, he got a Super Bowl ring.
I stand corrected. You did a little bit better. Coaches, of course, Bill Cowher, Jimmy Johnson, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Johnson, of course, love him. How about them Cowboys?
Right.
Anything else? Nothing else is really I can think matter. Yeah, congratulations to those guys.
Yeah, definitely congrats,
Troy Polamalu, Edgerrin James, Isaac Bruce. Now I stand corrected. You deserve it, buddy. So, good for them. All right. NBA.
Yeah, jump back to the NBA.
Yeah, jumping back to NBA. Dante wanted to talk about the All-Star.
The All-Star. Go to the All-Star selections for the starters and the reserves. I'm gonna tell y'all who do I feel, in my opinion, deserves the starters and the reserves who deserve it, and the snubs. We'll talk about this real fast. Just go and it should just pop up if you type in All-Star selections.
Excuse me. No, I went too far.
Just to the top. Oh, yeah, you do that too.
Maybe if they would go back to East and West and not these stupid teams.
There it is. Go down. Good. There it was. Go down. Oh no, that's the analysis. Never mind. That's the reserves. That's announced.
Maybe they'll give us the.
What'd you start? I want to say the starters first.
Reserves.
You know, I go to the reserves because it was one starter on the East. I don't think should have been starting.
Snubs.
All-Star,
yeah. Complete
All-Star. Okay, all right.
Sorry, that took forever. So,
what is that? They ain't got it.
This is just a list.
All right, I just do it my damn
wait,
NBA All-Star.
Okay,
that's
so
the reserves.
It
just go
have,
up.
It doesn't have the teams.
All right, the East All-Stars. Giannis.
East.
No, I know. I'm gonna go. Who's in the East? I know East from West. Giannis, yeah, we all know that should have been there.
Where is this? Because I don't like how that's set up. NBA
All-Star starters. Yeah, roster.
Let's try ESPN's one. Because I want them split up into how they are in the teams.
All right.
Well, here goes. This is. All right.
That's right.
So these are the people from the Eastern Conference. Wait, is it?
Yeah. Stop moving it. Yeah, Giannis, we know, are probably the best player in the league. We know that. Embiid, deserving, very deserving. Kemba, deserving.
Mm-hmm.
Trae Young, definitely deserving. Siakam,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
not to me. Missed half the season, so I don't even know how he's starting. He didn't even play half the season, so how did he get a starting nod over people like Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons? Ben Simmons should have started over Siakam. He played the whole year. He's winning, and he's averaging damn near a triple-double. Siakam hasn't even played long enough to even be starting. Now, should he have made the All-Star team? Yes, he should have. I'm not saying that. But he shouldn't be starting over people that's played all year like Jason Tatum and Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler. Shouldn't be starting. But whatever. He should have made the team. I'm not saying that. Siakam can play. But I just don't think he should be starting. I think it was other people that should have started over him. The reserves, I got a problem with that. Bam Biyombo for Miami, he should have made it, having a hell of a year. Jimmy Butler, no problem with that. Ben Simmons, of course. Jason Tatum, of course. Kyle Lowry, come on, man.
Yeah,
come on, man. Kyle Lowry. You still got people like Kyrie should have made it, but they probably didn't give it to him because he didn't play most of the year.
5 games.
So that's why he didn't make it. You got people like Derrick Rose having a hell of a season. Bradley Beal should have made. Bradley Beal's averaging 37-7 or some shit like that. Only reason he didn't make it is because he's on a 28-6-6. Only reason he didn't make it is because he's on a bad team. So my thing with the All-Star voting is, are you going off teams record or are you going off individual players? It's an All-Star game. It shouldn't have nothing to do with your team success. It should be about individual players. And Lowry is not better than Kyrie Irving or Bradley Beal or Zach LaVine. I think Zach LaVine should have made it over Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton.
Honestly, I think Bradley Beal and LaVine should have made it over Middleton. That's just me. Zach LaVine averaging 25. Yeah, so I don't think Middleton should have made it or Kyle Lowry. Yeah. And Sabonis, I think Drummond should have been over there over Sabonis.
I don't have a problem with Sabonis. Middleton and Lowry definitely could have.
Sabonis, I'm not mad he made it, but I think Drummond should have made it too. Drummond leads the league in rebounds and he's second in blocks. But like I said, it's because his team is shitty. Switch Drummond on the Pacers and put Sabonis on the Pistons. You think Sabonis would have made the All-Star team? Or Drummond would have made it?
The way the set up now, no.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're going off winning. I don't think they're going off the individual players. But like I said, that's my people who I think got snubbed. In the West, I have no problem at all with the starters. Those would have been my 5 starters in the Western Conference. James Harden, Luka Doncic, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron, and Anthony Davis. I have no problem with that starting 5 at all. That was perfect. Now the reserves, I really don't have no problem with the reserves except for one player. Gobert, yeah, I thought Whiteside should have got some love because he's putting up pretty much damn near the same numbers as Gobert, and he leads the league in blocks. But like I said, he's on Portland, who aren't doing as good as they should be, so they overlooked him. I already know what it was. Yeah, Brandon Ingram definitely deserves. He should win Most Improved Player this year, too. He's balling.
Definitely has a chance.
Jokic, of course, yeah. Dame, definitely, hell yeah. Donovan Mitchell, yeah. Westbrook, yeah. Chris Paul, nah. I think Devin Booker should have got a lot more love than he did. He's on a sorry team. That's the only thing keeping Devin Booker from making an All-Star team. Devin Booker should have made an All-Star team last year.
The Thunder are 7th in the West.
I'm not
now.
taking nothing away from Chris Paul,
And
man.
Chris Paul has damn near nobody on that team.
Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer, man. First ballot. I'm not saying Chris Paul's not deserving, but I think Devin Booker should have got some love too, man.
Outside of
he's balling. Gallinari's balling. Adams sucks this year. Adams sucks this year. Schroeder balling. I got Schroeder on my fantasy team. Schroeder putting up better numbers than Chris Paul.
But Schroeder coming
other than assists
off the bench. You know what I mean? So he doesn't even.
New Orleans team. I mean, not New Orleans. The Thunder's team isn't that bad. He has a couple dudes helping him. Like I said, SGA, Gallinari, and Schroeder. He got a couple of dudes that can put up some numbers here and there. You know what I'm saying? They team is better than what Westbrook had. Now, Westbrook literally didn't have nobody.
He had Paul George.
No, that was before he even got there. Remember the year before? Yeah, I'm talking about before he got there. He didn't have nobody other than Steven Adams. That was it.
2 seasons, 3 at the most without
and they didn't make the playoffs. None of them. They made playoffs one of them years.
They didn't make them.
No, it was one of them years they ain't make it. I think he made it one and he didn't make it one. Then the third year they got Paul George. But yeah, like I said, I think Devin Booker should have got a little more love, but I'm not taking nothing away from Chris Paul.
Yeah,
He's a beast.
Listen, the West, I really can't.
It's hard with the West because there's so many good players at every position.
But like I said, Chris Paul has them sitting at 7th seed.
Right, so. That's what it's because they're going off the team success. Like I said, if you switch Devin Booker and Chris Paul, put Devin Booker on the Thunder and put Chris Paul on the Suns, would you think Chris Paul would have made All-Star team? If Chris Paul was on Phoenix,
maybe. Right now I couldn't say no. Man.
Devin Booker's putting up 27, 7, and 5, man. Like that. Those are in any other conference. That's All-Star numbers, man. It's just because his team. Sorry, they're bad. The crazy thing is the Suns always beat good teams. Though.
I mean, Oubre isn't bad. He's nice.
Yeah, Oubre not bad. Bridges, I don't really. Aiden's been balling since he's been bad.
Right.
Aiden's been balling.
Yeah,
Rubio ain't been bad, but that's it. They don't have no team. It's just Booker and Aiden, basically. They don't have no other people, and Oubre decent. Like I say, Oubre ain't bad. But they just don't have enough to compete in the West. And they all young. That's another thing. They all babies, man.
It doesn't take a lot this year to really compete, man. The league is spread open. It's back to a duo league now. So
but that's why I think the Lakers aren't going to make it because they don't have no guard play. The Lakers suck in guards.
Ja Morant has his team 8th, man. And who does he have with him? Crowder's
Valanciunas been having a hell of a year, and Brooks.
Valanciunas he's okay.
Brooks been balling. Brooks
comes off the bench. I've watched a few games.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, the rest of the roster sucks. Yeah, I agree with that. Right.
And he got
them at 500. Because a rookie has them at 500.
I don't know that anyone's playing as good as Oubre right now. And then Ayton in Valanciunas, you kind of cancel. Right. So.
Yeah, Morant got them boys.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, right. He's a rookie, right. Ja Morant got them boys at 500.
What?
4 years now? Yeah, 4 years now. Yeah.
So come on, man, get your team up there and stop crying about it. Like I said, I maybe Chris Paul, but other than that, I mean,
he's
not doing better than Banner.
But you know what the sad thing?
He's not doing better than Dame Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, no, Westbrook,
But you know what the sad thing is? Ja Morant's never going to make an All-Star team in the Western Conference. No, he's not. Look, he's not going to be better than Dame. He's not going to be better than Donovan Mitchell. Maybe Chris Paul, maybe.
Number one.
But that should be Booker's spot, though.
Number one, Chris Paul is gone in 2 years.
Okay, that's Booker's spot, right?
Westbrook has, 4 or 5 years left?
That's a long time for Ja Morant not to make an All-Star team.
19.
So he's not going to make his first All-Star team. He's 26?
24? He's 19 years old right now.
That's it, man.
Gobert's not going to keep. Maybe they need a
Gobert's Gobert's still going to be there. Ingram's definitely going to. And then you're going to have to put Zion in there. Zion's going to be on there.
We'll see.
Zion might be there next year, actually. So I mean, it's going to be tough for Ja Morant to make an All-Star team, man. And it's sad because Ja Morant going to be a top 10 point guard.
These three have a chance to not make it in the next.
Chris Paul's not going to make it next year. You can book that. I guarantee he don't make the All-Star team next year. He's not making it.
I don't think
Westbrook's going to make the All-Star team every year just because his name. Mitchell's going to continue to make it.
I don't think these two.
Chris Paul won't. So it'll be an open spot next year. But I think Devin Booker's going to get that if he keeps playing like he is. And Zion, right. But the starters was perfect. The West starters was perfect.
So I don't really have a problem with that.
But then you gotta look, you know why? Ja Morant still ain't gonna make it. You know why? I'm gonna give you a few seconds to think about it. He's not gonna make it.
Why?
You got Steph and Klay Thompson coming back. You keep forgetting about that. Ja Morant's not gonna make an all-star team, dog. There's too many good players in the West. You got Klay coming back who's gonna make it, and Steph's gonna make it.
I'll tell you this: Donovan Mitchell's not guaranteed to make it.
Zion's gonna make it because he's a big man. You have to pick a big man, so Zion's gonna make it.
Listen, okay. Real quick, I'll do this. Donovan Mitchell's not a guarantee. Chris Paul won't be there next year.
Westbrook's going to be there. Westbrook's going to be there.
I bet you he
Dame's still going to be there.
Listen.
Gobert's probably still going to be there.
Gobert can be replaced.
Ingram's a toss-up.
Number one, Gobert could be replaced with Zion.
I give you that. He can. Ingram's a toss-up. He's toss-up.
And then these two, Paul
I give you Chris Paul. I'm not giving you Westbrook. I give you Chris Paul. Mitchell's not guaranteed. What about Jokic? Is Jokic will probably be there. As long as Denver keeps doing good, he'll be there.
Jokic isn't going.
Now, if Denver falls to like an 8th seed, he won't be there.
But that's not going to happen.
Yeah, Denver's not going to fall that much.
They've been top 3.
The last 2-3 years. I give you that.
Warriors.
And Jamal Murray ain't even played.
So, yeah, he's been down. So, yeah, like I said, Westbrook and Paul won't be there next year. Donovan Mitchell is not guaranteed. And Gobert
can be replaced with Zion. Right, I agree with that.
Ingram.
Right.
We don't know about Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram's a toss-up. If he plays how he's played this year, I think he should make it again.
Ingram won't make it over Klay Thompson, I'll tell you that much.
Hell no.
So Ingram probably won't.
And no one's making it over Steph. So you can book Steph's spot automatically next season. So that's 2 people.
4 people.
4 people is a.
4 people I
won't be there or be replaced.
4, possibly 5, depending.
So that's only leaving 3 guarantees for next year.
4, possibly 5, depending on how Zion plays next year. Gobert, Ingram, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul, Westbrook.
All toss-ups or won't be there.
Toss-ups or won't be there. So
now go to the East.
But
the East you ain't got nobody really. Well, Kyrie's gonna make it next year.
You gotta think about that too. LeBron's 3 years maybe.
Yeah, I give him another 2 or 3. I give you that.
So he won't be there.
But all the rest of those will still be.
And then
Kawhi's going to be there. Harden's still going to be there. Luka going to be there for the rest of his career. Trae Young's going to be there next year. It's going to be Kyrie instead of Kemba. If Kyrie was healthy all year, he would have made the starting lineup.
I can see Siakam.
I don't think Siakam's starting next year. I
don't know about starting. He'll make it.
He'll make it. He's not starting. Giannis, of course, Embiid, of course. He won't be there next year. I guarantee that. Jimmy Butler probably will still be there. Lowry, hell no. Middleton, hell no. Sabonis, hell no. Simmons, yeah. Tatum, yeah. So it's going to be, 3 open spots? Go do it again.
At least. Let's see.
Siakam's still going to make it. Kimba's a toss-up. Next year for Kimba's a toss-up with Kyrie coming back.
Yeah. So we'll say Bam, Kyrie, Middleton, Sabonis.
So 4 players. So it's going to be 4 open spots next year. And Kyrie will have one of them. So that's going to be 3. And Durant's going to have one of them. That's going to be 2. So it's only going to be 2 spots left in the East.
But who else is in the East that you feel you got snubbed?
Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Drummond.
So Bradley Beal should have
made it. And Zach LaVine should have made it. And Paul George is in the West. We forgot about him.
He's been in and out too. So
if Paul George was healthy all year, that's what I'm saying. If he was healthy all year, Paul George would have been on the All-Star team. Chris Paul wouldn't have made it. Sorry. Chris Paul wouldn't have made it.
Kyrie Irving's only played 18.
Yeah, Kyrie would have made it too. The only reason them 2 didn't make it because of injuries. That was the only reason them 2 didn't make an All-Star team. Them 2 is a lock every year. So that's the only reason those 2 didn't make it. But other than that, it should still be a good All-Star team. They got a couple of new changes to honor Kobe. I think LeBron's team's supposed to be wearing the number 24. And I think Giannis' team is supposed to be wearing number 2 in honor of his daughter. His daughter wore number 2. So I think those are the two things. And then I think some new changes that they got that I think is very stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I think
they're supposed to be... The score's supposed to go back to 0 after every quarter.
No. What was supposed to go on is at the end of the 3rd quarter,
they're going to accumulate all the points from the first 3 quarters.
And it's like
and then you play for the first person to reach whatever number they're going to give. That's stupid. I don't like that. They should have left it. They doing it a little too much.
I think they're doing it again for Kobe, but
I don't think Kobe would have liked it that. You should have just left it how it was, man. Wearing this number is fine. And all the tributes and stuff like that is great, but changing the format of the quarters and all that. Like, come on, man, y'all, you doing a little too much now.
Yeah, it's just here. Let me see.
We don't even have a fourth. We don't even have a fourth contestant in the dunk contest. Who the fourth contestant in the dunk contest? We don't even have one yet.
Number one, Dwight Howard doesn't need to be in the dunk contest.
I agree with that. I don't agree with that. Who the other two? Aaron Gordon, Dwight Howard.
Probably doesn't need to be there either. I mean,
Aaron Gordon still got bunnies. I wouldn't mind seeing him one more year to see if he can win it.
Oh yeah, here it goes. So, Cleveland scored the first 3 quarters. Say it's 195. The final target score would be 120. Set to 120.
So the game gonna end in 5 minutes. They're gonna get 20 points in 5 minutes. So we're only gonna get 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
So they got whoever's up. They go off of that as the set point. But if like the West was the 95, they need to score 29 to get to that 24.
Oh yeah, whoever loses, you can pretty much chalk it.
But that's
basically. I mean, unless it's a close game, like 195. Yeah.
So it's dumb.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't like that at all. It is stupid.
You stop the game and then score the 25.
Yeah,
like I said, it's just for Kobe. It's a tribute. Hopefully, it doesn't come back next year. But that's dumb. They should have left that.
Yeah, they should have left it. I don't agree.
Leave
with
it
that
to the number changes, a tribute.
Yeah, leave that and
that's
stuff.
fine.
But all the changing the scores and all that, that's too much.
Do they have the dunk contest in here?
I know it's Aaron Gordon, Dwight Howard.
That's all I know.
Levine's not in it. It ain't Zach Levine. Put in dunk contest contestants. Oh, you should have participants. It came up. There it is. Click the middle.
Let's do right here. Let's see. Participant. Dwight Howard. It's trash.
That's just him. Go back. That's the winners. You don't got the rest of the contestants?
All the pictures are still. It says still to be determined.
No, Aaron Gordon is in it. We got to go to another thing.
3 days ago. So. Maybe All-Star events tickets later.
Oh yeah, Aaron Gordon and Jones from Miami. Them the other 2 dudes.
Oh, Jones got.
Yeah, Jones got bounced. That dude got stupid bounced. But that's only 3 dudes. Who the 4th contestant? We don't have one yet. Mm-hmm. It's only Jones, Aaron Gordon, and Dwight Howard. Them the 3. I think John Morant should get in it. That dude got bunnies too. Yeah, John Morant got hops, and I think he can win it too for real. I wouldn't mind seeing Zion, but Zion coming off the injury. They ain't even gonna let him do that this year. He definitely gonna be in the next year. I can book that.
Derrick Jones Jr.
It's just them 3. We don't have a 4th contestant yet. I would love to see Zion, but I know they're not going to let him do it because he coming off that injury. I think John Morant should do it. That's my pick is Zach Levine. I mean not Zach Levine. John Morant to do the dunk contest.
I'd like to see John Morant in there.
But we got to find a 4th contestant. We can't have a dunk contest with just 3 people.
Derrick Rose is going to be in.
What is that? The skills challenge? Yeah.
Do they not have a list? Not been selected.
Who in the 3-point contest? They ain't said that yet either. I think we gonna have to. They probably gonna do that shit in probably the middle of the week. I don't even think they did none of them yet. Hold on, go down. What was that? Go down. Is them the contestants?
No, this is.
What is that?
This is rumored to be in a 3-point contest. Duncan Robinson, Luka, Trae Young, and Buddy Hield.
Hey, them niggas do got strapped.
Are all rumored to be in the 3-point.
I'm picking Trae Young if he plays.
Derrick Jones, Dwight Howard, Aaron Gordon. John Morant has turned down the invite.
Oh.
Zach Levine has been rumored entrant. I don't want to see Zach Levine.
Yeah, I don't want to see Levine. Didn't he win it twice, didn't he?
I don't want to see Levine.
Yeah, I don't want to see Levine and Gordon.
I don't want to see Gordon, and I don't want to see Howard.
John Morant, I would have loved, but they say he turned it down.
According to CBS Sports.
Derrick Jones gonna win it.
Nice, and so
Derrick Jones is gonna win.
So it's probably gonna be Levine, Gordon, Howard, and
that's
Jones.
a terrible. That's a terrible selection.
That's trash.
That sucks.
Don't care to watch that.
I mean, I'll probably watch it just because it'll be nothing else on. But I'm not gonna be excited about it at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
And then the All-Star game, we know what it is. So we gotta wait for the skills contest, 3-point contest.
Right. I want to see you in the 3-point contest because it's supposed to be 8 people in the 3-point contest.
Rising Stars is usually.
I want to see who in that. They ain't got no people for that.
The Rising Stars? Yes, the U.S. World.
Bridges,
okay. Devontae Graham, Tyler Hero.
All they got is John Morant. That's it.
John Morant. I mean, Hero's not bad. Jackson's cool. Miles Bridges is all right.
Oh, and Trae Young.
Nunn's been good.
Yeah, Nunn been solid. Yeah.
Haskell's.
I think the world gonna beat the shit out of them. Look who the world got.
Zion and Trae Young.
Oh yeah, they do. Never mind. Then. Shit, but look at the world got Aiden, R.J. Barrett, SGA, Luka Doncic.
A disappointment.
Luka would have been in it. He ain't gonna play now. Oh yeah, he is Luka.
Luka's in it. Shai
Yeah, Luka,
Yeah,
Shy,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Aiden is a beast.
So it should be a good game. Like Luka, Shy,
And
Barrett.
Aiden.
I'll see what Barrett does. I'm still disappointed.
Yeah,
in
I'm very disappointed in him. I thought he was gonna be way better.
Aiden, I'm not. I still don't.
I think he's
that
gonna be a
good.
beast. Aiden been
Listen,
balling.
Ja Morant,
Zion and Trae Young, right? Yeah, and then you
Harold's
got Harold
cool.
Nunn, Pascal
Bridges
from
is
Golden
pretty
State
good.
been
Pascal
solid.
Nunn. That's a nice little game.
Yeah, that is. It is.
I'll watch that for sure. So we'll see what happens. But I think that about wraps it up for us. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Again, R.I.P. Kobe, man. Super sad how that event turned out. And rest in peace all the other families that were affected in that. Super Bowl, we both went with the Chiefs. Shout out to all the Hall of Famers, Edrin James, Palomalu, and Isaac Bruce. And then Dante Fields, a couple guys were snubbed in the All-Stars.
Yeah, I definitely feel a couple of dudes were snubbed.
Yeah. So, that being said, we're going to wrap it up. Again, Facebook, Black and White Just Sports, the group, the page, like and join. Instagram, Black and White Just Sports. Go follow us on Instagram. Twitter is back up, BNW Just Sports on Twitter. Go follow us on Twitter. And the big one, of course, I said every episode, hasn't really changed much. I'm kind of disappointed in y'all. Come on and help us out. YouTube, go subscribe, man. It takes like 2 minutes to search us and subscribe us. And make sure it's us. There's another group on YouTube that has the same name. Them little suckers, them scrubs, claim they didn't steal our name, but they did. We were in business before them. And when I started this up, I searched and nobody had this name. And somewhere along the line, they saw us and went with it. So don't subscribe to them. Subscribe to us, Black and White Just Sports. I think they're Black and AN White Just Sports. So go subscribe to the YouTube page. That being said, I think we're good. They're gonna call it a night. We out of here.
Hey,
Black and White Just Sports. I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
Check y'all out next week.
Peace.
Oh, speaking of next week, we might be
Don't spoil it.
All right,
Y'all
we'll
see us
y'all
next week.